Alright, so this is Acclivity. It's Nili playing as the Burgundians, and it's DracKen playing as the Poles, which is interesting. This is Empire Wars, of course, so you're starting with 28 villagers in feudal age already. Your eco is already rolling, and you can immediately start producing military units. And yep, let's see what they go for here. Who is the stronger civ? Probably the Burgundians are stronger than the Poles late game, and their eco is a bit stronger as well, I would say. As we see Nili already getting the feudal age upgrades, he can of course get the castle age upgrades as well for reduced food, right? In feudal age already. So let's see how that goes. All right, scout for DracKen running around, and we're seeing archer openings for both players by the looks of things. Yep. So DracKen gonna go for archer straight away. Yeah, the openings seem to be pretty standard here. You never really see militia, because it makes no sense, because your opponent just makes archers, which counters them. So it's often scout opening or archer opening, but players seem to favor archers. And yeah, let's see how they get on. Alright, so Acclivity is an interesting map. Basically, you have this kind of ring around the outside, which has some gold and stone. And players, you'll see them dropping TCs back here, usually. And it can, yeah, become a pretty important part of the map. Besides this, you kind of think you have standard resources around your base. No main gold, though, as far as I can tell. Yeah, so you just have 2 4-tile golds in your base. No main 7-tile gold. So, yeah, pretty soon you will have to move back here to take gold. And there is this ridge kind of in the middle, which you can look to take fights on. Tatars, I think, are favored on this map sometimes because of their hill bonus. But, yeah. Let's see. So, Nili coming forward with his archers. DracKen, where are his archers? Just sitting at home. So he's just happy to defend here by the looks of things. And yeah. Ooh, his map isn't fantastic, is it? Because if you're thinking about poles, you're thinking about going to stone to get some castles or a tower, maybe, because when you get stone, you also get gold as the poles. But that's not happening. As we see walls coming up for DracKen. Alright, so he will defend from this. Nili adding a few skirmishers now. I think he might have spotted this, did he? Yeah, he spotted the archer range full, and he's going to, I think, just have some skirmishers waiting at home to defend. That's exactly what he's doing. As DracKen loses a scout to a spear. And yeah, Nili not able to get too much damage here at all. So, yeah, good play by both players. Quite conservative. Nili with lots of skirmishers here. Again, he's expecting all these archers to pop out anytime and just arrive here. But it looks like DracKen is going to stay at home with these archers and look to get up to castle age a bit faster. And this is certainly fast. He sold his stone, which is crazy. Now he's going to go for another range. So he's really committing to a big power spike of aggression early castle. Yeah, when you sell your stone, you really slow down your economy, right? But maybe he knows that my economy is already going to be worse than the Burgundians. So there's no point in me trying to compete with that. I just have to go full aggression. And he has fletching now. He's going to come forward with his archers. He has 8 of them. Nili has left his post out here. So if DracKen is... Well, DracKen can just plow through all of this, actually. Nili does have fletching. But yeah, he's a bit undefended here. He does have double range at home, so maybe he'll just pop some skirmishers. Yeah. So he sees this coming, and he knows, yeah, he needs skirmishers. As he's just going to retreat back to his TC. I don't think he needed to idle. Okay, maybe he's going to lose some villagers here. Loses 1 at least, surely. Maybe 2. That's fantastic micro by DracKen. Most players would have just gotten 2 villagers there. But, yeah. Okay, now maybe he's going to be caught, so... He got some damage here, but now he's going to lose his army to the skirms. And he gets to YOLO to the back of the base and try and kill some villagers back here. If Nili is aware of this, he should wall here with a gate. Really nice play by Nili. Really sloppy by DracKen. Now he only has 6 archers. And Nili has all these skirmishers back defending. And it just feels like that early pressure he could have got has just been kind of negated now. Trying to run back here, runs under the TC, loses archers. Now they're crossbow. Are there any weak villagers here? No, and it's just 1 crossbow. Nili can kill this with 1 villager if he's paying attention. Goes down. Okay, meanwhile, archers are at the back of DracKen's base. Nili just on his way to castle age now. And you just wonder if, like, fast castle knights is better here than what he just did. Because at least with the knights you have a bit more durability. A bit more difficult for a... It's a bit more difficult for a feudal age army to attack. Or to clear up, I should say. Okay, DracKen gonna get some more kills. So 3 eco kills for him. Nili is now housed, so... Racing up a house here, the kills will probably help him a bit, actually. Not being housed. Anyway. Archers around the back for Nili, not getting any damage, but he hasn't lost his army either, which is nice. Over here, yeah, Nili being chased away. Yeah, he'll lose this villager eventually, but he's buying himself time. We see siege now from DracKen, so all out aggression from him. Lots and lots of wood, so maybe he wants to dump that into, I don't know, maybe sell it at the market? Or go for forward siege. Nili behind this. Not sure what he's going to do. He's floating so much gold. I think he's panicking a bit. That's how it feels. He's going for a stable now. Alright. So, he has all these skirmishers and archers. And now there's siege on his face. So, yeah, maybe the stable is the best way to go. Neither player has very nice stone. This stone is crazy exposed. We already talked about DracKen stone being exposed as well. So, not great maps for castle dropping. Or, yeah. And yeah, now it's going to be a pain in the ass for Nili to deal with this. He's getting Elite Skirmisher. Elite Skirmisher doesn't counter Mangonel, though. And he built this stable and isn't using it. Okay, no, that's not him. Is he using it? No. Did he add a scout? Nili with Elite Skirmisher, Bodkin Arrow. As we saw, Elite Skirmisher come in for DracKen. Is that correct? Did I just have a bit of a brain fart there? Getting confused with which side was which. As Nili is getting Elite Skirmisher now. And DracKen is going to lose any villagers here. That's a bit unlucky for Nili. What happened here? Did DracKen delete an archery range to get these archers out? Oh my god, why would you do that? As Nili's now getting crossbow. Over here, TC under a lot of fire. Crossbow on the way for Nili from this one. Where are all his skirmishers? Back here. Okay, so he's just going full aggression. He's probably lose this TC, so maybe it's GG already, but he does have the score lead. Why is DracKen going home? Villagers are a bit idle here, but just drop a Mangonel and send it back, right? Why does he feel he has to get out of here? Okay, there's a Mangonel back here, but they're all bunched up. He needs to be careful. Nili can get a great shot here with the Mangonel. This has been a bit of a crazy game. Third Mangonel coming forward. Monks sneaking away. Again, DracKen selling his stone, but Nili not adding any TCs. He has enough wood to drop a TC now if he wants. And maybe he's going to move out here. Yeah, he's going to drop a TC on the wood with a lot of villagers, but he will have safe wood now for the foreseeable. Okay, the skirmisher army's here. Yeah, and this Mangonel probably could have stayed at home. Okay. Yeah, this isn't ideal. But yeah, Nili's still alive. Nili's still alive. He even has the score lead, though it is extremely, extremely close. DracKen taking a shot. Good micro by both players. Looks like this TC, well, getting ready to go down, let's say, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I feel like DracKen could have committed and killed the TC there. Why did he go back? He saw the siege workshop and maybe just didn't feel like microing, but he has so much more Mangonels, and now Nili's gonna have as many Mangonels and just feels kind of bad for him. Nili running around back here, which I like. He's checking for other town centers. Yeah, and he's gonna be very safe back here, so maybe this is swinging back towards Nili. It looked like it was kind of dead, and now he's all right. Doesn't have full production yet from his TCs. Needs more farms, right? He only has 7 farms, as we see a second TC from DracKen. Yep. Tons and tons of wood. And it looks like all this pressure is kind of stalled out. And Nili doing a good job defending. Idle TC time climbing for Nili, though, again, with that lack of farms. All of it was so much, yeah, under so much pressure here. So, there you go. That's probably the reason. And Nili getting some food eco going out here, and we'll use the deer to keep his TC running, but there's idle villagers here. It's not ideal, but under so much pressure. But he weathers the storm, and this game will continue a bit longer. But DracKen, on the other hand, he had so much aggression early, and I thought that it was kind of an all-in, and if it didn't work, he was going to lose. But it didn't work, and he's still alive. He has more villagers than Nili now as well. Eco KD only 4-1 in his favor though. So after all those shenanigans with the oh no 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 no, DracKen has to spot this. He can micro and deny this, I think. Gonna be close. We'll kill a villager too. If he like individually clicks. No, this is gonna be denied, is it? This is brutal. Faster. 95% doesn't have oh, Nili tries to get it. Okay, now we're seeing some mangonel micro. This is brutal. This could be GG right now, as we see Nili going for Cavalier. So yeah, Burgundians can't get Cavalier in the Castle Age. Big shot. Lots of weak crossbow here, as the skirmishers are here. Villagers really want to finish. Why commit to this like so thoroughly? Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah. 96, 97, 98, 99. It goes up. Okay, villagers can garrison now. Oh my goodness. So Nili eventually gets it done. Meanwhile, over here, there's just big shots happening. We definitely missed a big bada boom at the bottom. Oh my goodness, this has been a pretty insane game. So Nili with 3 TCs, but this one is under attack now. He just about gets it up. Meanwhile, DracKen has added a 3rd TC over here, and will now look to take his stone, as the Polish, so much wood for him. Loading so much wood. He needs to really balance his eco. I'm not sure if he has a market. I guess if he can definitely afford one. I guess if he had one, he would be balancing his eco already, but he's not going for that yet. At the back here, there's some stables. Yeah, so Nili just maybe gonna think about going for not an all-in, but a big Cavalier play here. He has 2 on the field already. DracKen with some monks out though, so let's see. University and archery ranges on the way for DracKen, so he wants to just commit to archers. He does get arbalest, as he's going for a 4th TC on wood over here. Okay. I'm not so sure about this. I would have preferred maybe a TC back here on the gold, just for the late game. But anyway, Cavalier are out. They don't have bloodlines, but still very strong unit. Yeah, we'll pick off a mangonel for free. Will Nili, so nice play by him, but this has been an insane game. In terms of villagers, 81 for DracKen, 61 for Nili. Nili getting the +2 armor for his Cavalier. And yeah, pretty nuts, as the 4th TC is up here. And will he have production, DracKen? No, he won't. He can't produce out of all these TCs. Needs to drop more farms. He has plenty of wood. He needs to just... He's gonna lose villagers here now to 1 Cavalier. Really efficient play by Nili, just sending 1 in. Why not? +2 comes in, so he'll be very tanky. And yeah, looks like this game might even go late, by the looks of things. But let's see. Alright, full work coming up. Cavalier going down. Oh, this is brutal. Ballistics isn't in. If Ballistics was in, there would have been much more death. Anyway, here comes a knight for DracKen. He still has these 4 mangonels. I think he kept a lot of these alive, so good play by him. They're very expensive units. Meanwhile, over here, there's more Cavalier raiding happening. DC will deal with just 1 though, so it's nice. Over here, there's a monk trying to go for relics. DracKen has 4 of them though. Nili just has 1. So while all this was going on, they were also competing for the relics. Just shows you the level. Like, these guys are just so good. And forcing each other into crazy mistakes. Not crazy mistakes, but you know, so much pressure. Like, it's insane. Nice shot there though by Nili. His mangonel micro has been the better of the 2 in this game. Okay. Can get a big shot here. That's a good one. Needs to get a villager repairing this though. Yeah, there you go. Nice play. This is brutal. Yeah, DracKen needs to pull back here. He can't bunch up like this. Oy, oy, oy. Meanwhile, Cavalier have idled this full work, which is nice. This is crazy. Handcart coming in, Town Watch coming in, Bloodlines coming in now. DracKen going for a lot of different things. He's gearing up towards a castle. And I guess you want to drop your castle here, like just to control the middle of the map. Here would be ideal. And that might be why he's pulling his army back for now. Just to make sure he gets his castle up. Doesn't want to risk being denied by Cavalier. Has a 1000 score lead at the moment. 1 minute, bro, Baron. I'm keeping my eye on the clock, man. I'm keeping my eye on it. Alright. Okay, Mangonel goes down here, and this looks like it's going to be DracKen's game. Certainly feels like he's in the better position. Yeah, it's pretty... I don't know. He has way more villagers. He's way, way, way ahead. Nice 1-for-1 trade there. Nili maybe a bit unlucky not to get 2, but it is what it is. Yeah. 3 TCs is kind of hurting Nili. He's not looking close to clicking up, although he has a nice eco, so he could think about it. And the fast paladin might be the way to deal with what DracKen's going to throw at him. DracKen, again, with so much wood, it's just insane. He needs to drop farms. He needs folwarks everywhere. But he's not going for it. I guess he feels like he's just vulnerable everywhere. As against... What? Why is a villager here? Anyway, interesting. Monks hanging around for Nili. He has a bunch of monks just spread around the map here. There's a house over here. I don't know what's going on. And some cavalier over here. So yeah. Nili losing track of some of his units. Meanwhile, over here, monks trying to convert cavalier. Have to run away. Nili gonna be taken off gold. GG might be incoming. Happy birthday, bro Baron. Happy birthday, man. Hope you have a good one. 19 is a good age. I enjoyed being 19 very much. As DracKen's gonna get a castle up on this little hill in the middle, and he'll look to go up to Imp now. I think his next objective is to get up to Imp and use his feckin' wood. He can have such a good farming eco with the poles, with getting the extra, or getting the immediate food from the mill or from the farms. But yeah, just obviously focusing on a million things at once, so we have to give credit to Nili for that. This castle will go up in a nice position though, and it's a 200 score lead. Nili has to be feeling kinda bad. 81 vills, it's almost a 30 vill difference. Alright. You're very welcome, Robar. You're very, very welcome. Alright. TC under pressure again, and yeah, DracKen has just done a fantastic job keeping Nili under constant pressure. Just from that early castle play, and Nili, this feels like a desperation raid. Ballistics is in, so the castle will do good work here against the cavalier. Villagers will have to run back, but this feels like the end for Nili. Honestly, he's nowhere near clicking up. DracKen is on his way to Imp, and yeah, I think Nili just calls it once he sees his opponent in Imp. Nili dropping a TC way out here, but of course he gets caught by the crossbow. Oh my god, poor Nili. He's just been caught out all over the place. More villagers coming over to take this gold. DracKen doesn't spot this gold. How much kills does he get? Okay, so Nili getting a lot of damage here. Just in that brief moment while he lost a lot of vills, he killed a lot of vills as well. The score difference, as half of DracKen's eco is idle. The villager difference, excuse me, is only 11. So it's gonna, yeah. This is problems for Nili. He's running out of gold now, is he? Has 15 on gold, but is just losing villagers left, right, and center here. Raids were good. The raids are still ongoing. He's cleared up a lot of full works here. I think what DracKen needs is a castle in his eco, as everything is just idle here. He hasn't sent all these villagers back to work, as he's just focusing on the micro up here. And this can be brutal as well. Does he still have a mangonel here? I just heard a mangonel shoot. It's like, what? Where the hell is that? Okay. Nili can get a good shot here, but he's bringing himself back into this though. I don't know. But as soon as Imp is in, he has to call it, I think. He doesn't have a hope in Imp. Nice. Shot by Nili. Really good mangonel micro by him. But yeah. DracKen moving around with different groups of crossbow just feels so strong. Schlachka privileges coming in, which means he'll be able to spam knights and then eventually cavalier, because it doesn't cost as much gold. And Nili calls it, yeah. He's still going. He's still going. All right. Well, happy birthday again, bro Baron. And thanks everyone for hanging out today. We had some good games, some bad games, some good casting.